All right. Ready, Todd?
Ready?
All right, let's do this. Game 1. Northern Isles, the most hype best of 3 probably we will ever see on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Canada against Germany. Neo against the Tomato Man. Silver against probably Silver.
European and American pride on the line. Hair on the line. Embarrassment on the line. And we're going to have one best of 3 to decide it all.
Oh.
I feel like Neo looks so intense. He's so nervous. Look at his camera shot.
Oh my god, yeah. He's played on stream before, though.
Bidoux is so obnoxious to play against. He's never going to stop typing. Like, if Bidoux gets any surround, he's going to do the same as he did in 2 and 2. It's going to be like, sup?
Dude, it really tilted me so hard.
Yeah,
I get so pissed at that kind of
shit. It tilted me, and I'm not even playing. I was like, oh my god, if I'd be playing right now, I'd be livid.
It's the NA way, man. We always go for surrounds, and we miss about 90% of them, but we go for them still. Then as soon as we lock that 1 in 10 surround in, we just pause and talk shit to you. That's how we work.
All right, boys, I gotta leave you for like 15 minutes because I gotta get me nuggets.
All right, man. The hype, the hype. Who do you think's gonna win, Todd?
I would favor Bidoux slightly. Actually, I expected Criplord Mirror a while back when this match was announced. I'm surprised to see them both play DK here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I know that Ricky did practice Criplord a little bit for this, and he was told to actually play Criplord by people like Doc and Hitman and stuff like that. They told him to play Criplord. Maybe not Hitman, but at least Doc was really urging him to go Criplord, which I'm surprised he's not, but he's more comfortable with DK. And then Neo, of course, is always playing DK, just like the Remo Demo man. So,
do you have any regrets about your solo, or?
I think I could have played better, but I haven't really practiced a lot, so it's all right. It's something like it's a matchup that Remo's really good in, and he also played very well, and he understands it very well. So like it's something I'm like excited to try to figure out how to beat that sort of a style, if anything, really. But not really disappointed or anything, because I figured he was gonna beat me because he's pretty good. He's like actually a good player, whereas I'm just just a caster.
You're good too.
Well, thank you, Todd.
I was impressed with Ricky, honestly, because I've seen him play before on stream. I don't want to. I don't want to make it sound like he's like really bad or something, but I was not particularly impressed. Yeah. Whereas like now in the 2-on-2, he was solid. He set up his expo, got a lot of units. I mean, obviously, it's Criplord, right? Like, a trained chimp could do that build. So,
and we were very, as I said, very sweaty in that, and we did practice a little bit. And I was very much micromanaging him. Maybe Remo wasn't micromanaging Neo as much as he could have, but I was telling Ricky a lot, and I pretty much just told him, just get up to 80 supply as fast as you can. Just get an expand up. I'll try to buy you space, and then just get up to 80 supply, which is difficult to do for him apparently, but he still did pretty well. Yeah, like he said, the 3/3 fiends. He had the army, because he's our carry with that Criplord at the end of the day.
In both games, he had a lot of gold because he was in no upkeep, and he had the expo running the whole time, so he had like 1,500 gold. He was like kind of struggling to spend it. But yeah, the decision making of like staying in his base, that was like, it's rare that players have the patience to do that. Like most players, they would just move out no matter what, get caught, have to town portal, then again rinse and repeat. But you were coaching him very well through it too.
Yeah, we realized that we had the expo, and I was continuously sending wolves, and he was sending beetles to make sure. So like, maybe it was a mistake to let them get the red camps. We probably could have contested those better, but I felt as though, like, if we just had more stuff, we probably won, even if we didn't take risks contesting the red camps. Maybe a mistake though. Maybe a mistake.
Okay, so just
doing the same stuff so far, pretty much.
Bunch of creeping from both sides. Looks like a standard DK Fiend into Lich into Dark Ranger. Game here so far, where the items can be very important. Who do you think between those two would be the luckier player, if you had to guess?
Oh, I don't know. Does Ricky normally get pretty good items? I feel like he gets good items and then doesn't use them. Like he'll get greater mana and then forget that he has it. He'll get Scroll the Beast like pre-dispel, and he won't use it, sort of thing. So, maybe Ricky's going to be a bit luckier. But in Northern Isles, of course, is always the marketplace too, which is really cool for this matchup. You can get stacked Liches no problem. But, it's nice to not have to invest that gold, of course. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm wondering if either player is going to mix it up or they're just going to sort of... When you get lower level games, and I mean below Masters, below Grandmasters, a lot of the time you'll have people that aren't really making big plays. They just sort of build units and then creep, and then they build more units and they creep more. I'm interested to see if either player is going to go for some sort of like harass into the base or early expansion, something to spice it up, because that's something we don't normally see, you know, the lower level players at least go for.
Crystal Ball for Bidoux. On the other side, Periapt of Vitality. I'm not a big fan of the Periapt. I don't know what you make of it, but it's...
I don't even know what hero do you put it on. You put it on the Lich?
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
I don't think it's too great. But the claws are going to be good for both players. And there's still a couple of opportunities. The question, of course, always on Northern Isles is who's going to get these bad boys. Very important creep camps. And we'll see. It looks as though Ricky's going down there to try to get it, but does he have enough stuff? Can he do this with 3 Fiends? I don't know.
Yeah, the tech to tier 3 is slightly quicker for Neo, but his Lich is a little bit later by a few seconds. And it looks like he's going to creep more safely on the side here with the Tusker camp. So Bidoux asserting dominance here. Heading to the center, securing those camps. That famous Nolovis here where you can drop 8 different items. That's the one. Now I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 different items, and he gets the best one. That's the nuts. That's really nice. But Neo has opportunity to get also the nuts. He gets a push of greater mana. You know, debatable actually which of those is better. Probably the aura overall, but still both players getting very good items so far. You know, at least the big boys have been good.
Yeah, Neo's gonna need that greater mana at this rate because he's spending all of his coins. There is no mana retention here with him.
Oh, this is nice from Ricky. Or Bidoux, I guess I'll call him. But, you know, he's getting both of these middle camps, and even if he just gets the item here, this is still very good. Maybe potential to lose a Fiend. He's got a coil. Oh, I expect to see... Okay, nice Nova on the Fiend. I was going to say maybe he'll just Nova the DK, but not going to get the Fiend. But Ricky running his DK back in. What the hell? Oh, my God.
He has Ank.
Yeah, this is
going to Temple.
Oh
7
my
hit
God.
points. Oh, my God. He's going to run away. The Lich going around.
Oh, nicely done by Neo. And you know what he can do? He can surround the Ankh and force the TP if his army catches up. Ricky.
He could have hidden with Cloak of Shadows, but...
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I mean. He gets items that are useful to him, but then forgets to use them.
Look at Neo's face.
Stutter stepped.
Oh, my God. He messed up.
No, smiley face. And you know what? Bidoux is creeping at the same time. Actually, very well done. He started creeping with the Lich and gets a greater mana on his side. That was very nicely done. And I think Neo could have got that kill for sure with a little bit better Lich micro, but that was still nicely played from both players, honestly, to bring the Lich around. It was pretty good from Neo.
Neo shook his head. Feels so bad, man. Just one more hit and he would force the Temple or the Yank. And then, you know, like when that DK gets out as well, it's going to be, you know, Potion of Health, Statue, Unholy Aura. It's going to be back to like at least, you know, half hit points before the next fight.
This is going to be Lich level 3 for Bidoux. Oh my God, the creeps from the marketplace are aggroing onto Bidoux. But the Lich is almost level 2 for Neo. Okay, the question is, what's going on tier 3? There's no third heroes yet. There's no orb yet for Neo, but Bidoux went back with his Death Knight and got his. So a little bit faster has Bidoux been throughout this game.
Yeah, Lich with plus 22 here with this class plus 9 and plus 5 and the true shot.
Yeah.
So every Fiend has plus 3 attack now. And so far upgrade-wise, Bidoux hasn't gotten any. He queues the plus 1 now. And Neo already has it. So that's a slight advantage there. But the Dark Ranger will be bought a little bit earlier here for Bidoux.
Yeah, and he buys it after he's already got 3-3. He's almost got actually level 4 DK, so he's going to have that aura, and the Dark Ranger isn't going to steal too much of those levels away, at least. So I would say advantage Bidoux, but if Neo can get up to his own level 3 Lich, you know, maybe buy a Claws from that marketplace, he could definitely have an even fight, especially with those upgrades you mentioned.
Yeah, I'm afraid that Neo, if he runs to the center now, is going to be intercepted or zoned away from the tavern where he needs to buy his Dark Ranger. He sees that, just gets out of there. But yeah, good level difference right now favoring Bidoux. I think Neo needs to sneak a unit to the center. He has a skeleton on the other side. One of the Fiend gets caught. He has Burrow. Wait, there's... Oh, he has Dust.
Oh, there's Dust. Oh, that's
my
two
God.
Fiends. I think this would be a great opportunity right now for Bidoux to expand on his side. There's a skeleton scouting that, so that's nicely done by Neo, but I think Bidoux has so much map control, he just killed 2 fiends. Just expand right now. No need to overcommit into the base, I feel like.
Do you think he might, though?
I think he definitely will.
And Neo not reacting super fast. Finally goes for the bro, but wasn't on time. The dust wasn't even needed. He's about to lose some statues. Bidoux with some good cars.
Oh, is there burrow? There is, but it's too little too late. The town portal's gonna be forced. Well, that statue probably gonna be focused down towards the tail end, but maybe Neo can hold. The town portal's at the front, Todd. Yes, it's forced to do a potion. The Nova goes off. The Abomination's coming out, but the Death Knight. No, the Death Knight of Neo. Did he go Death Pact? No, he may have gone Death Pact, actually. He's got Unholy level 1, but he's losing Fiend after Fiend after Fiend.
No, yeah, he didn't go Death Pact. He's just too busy trying to survive here to skill anything.
Yeah.
He went for an Abom. The 4-bidden unit in Undead Mirror.
Yeah. The one Abom, not too bad, but, you know, it's not what he needs right now. He needs much more Fiends. He needs another statue. He needs to not lose that Death Knight, but... Yeah, and Bidoux has that on, so he's totally safe here.
Yeah, Bidoux not overextending either. He's not rushing in there. He sees that his DK is kind of low on hit points. He's just going to pick off whatever units are at the front here. 47 supply to 26. North America showing they still got it. Gets the snipe on the DK with a Nova, and that's going to be it for game number 1 here.
And GG is called 1-0 for Bidoux. And what really went wrong? It seems as though Neo was just caught out, didn't have the Dark Ranger, didn't have the levels that Bidoux had, and then Bidoux just sort of pushed and won. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not much happened, and then Bidoux just won, kind of.
He's doing a clap. Oh my god. He's so happy with himself. What a guy.
Pretty nicely played. The creeping while keeping that DK alive. Maybe if that DK falls, it's a different game. I think that it was a pretty big deal. Maybe that's the difference maker. All right, we will go into CH.
He's doing
next.
a shaving gesture with his hands.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, he's loving it.
All right, it seems as though the Rima Dima man will not be back in time.
He's got his priorities straight. He's grabbing those nuggets, man.
Absolutely. All right, is Ricky ready?
Do you think that the employees at McDonald's look at you funny if you order like 60 nuggets, or do you think it's like they see that every day? I think there's a chance they see that all the time.
Yeah, maybe they don't think twice about it. And maybe if you were to order like 100, you might get funny looks, and then you order like something else on top. And here also they only have 10s. They don't actually have 20s. So when I get 60 nuggets, I have to get like 6 boxes of nuggets. It's not 3 like in the States or something.
Yeah,
or I think even for Ricky, you can get 20s. So it's a little bit
in
more
the States,
ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure they have like 50 like a box with 50 or something. They have some absurd ones.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. All right, here we go. Game 2 on Concealed Hill.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll let you introduce the players. I'll be right back in 10 seconds.
All right. Let me make sure we got the players on the correct side. Yeah, it is. Everything boost the score. There we go. All right, in the top right, he's up 1-0. Representing North America in spades so far, it's Bidoux. His opponents. Oh my god, it's purple against pink, please no. The godfather of Warcraft, as you saw with his portraits loading up into the game, is Neo. Perhaps about to lose that beautiful hairdo of his. It's so funny how he thought that he was going to shave it to like 10 centimeters. Like 10 centimeters is actually quite long.
Okay.
Oh no, 10 millimeters, sorry, yeah. It's going to be like, I think it's, if he shaves, if he has to shave, which it's looking like he might, it has to be like 1 or 2 millimeter. Which is like very, very short, but you still can have a little bit of hair. It's like not completely bald.
I think he's doing it on stream as well. So he'll be doing it right before the Nugget. So this is...
You know, it's actually kind of hard. When lockdown started, I shaved my own hair. It was like...
Yeah.
It was not easy. I watched some videos and stuff, how to do it. And then after I did it the first time, there were still a lot of spots where I still like way too much hair. So then I figured out, and then the next day I cleaned up, and then after that, after the second pass, it was fine.
Yeah, I cut my own hair a few months into it, but I only trimmed it. I didn't actually. I was gonna shave it, but then I got terrified and I only like trimmed it in half. But it was really difficult. Just even keeping the scissors straight. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, you use scissors.
Well, yeah, because I got long ass hair. Yeah, I was gonna cut it down and then shave it afterwards, but then I got terrified. Maybe I'll do it now. I should do it now.
Maybe you put it all on the line next time for something.
Yeah,
make it hurt a little bit.
Give me 3 months of practice and I'll bet something against the Demo man.
Those colors, by the way.
Excuse.
Are you kidding me?
Their
Purple
colors
against
are
pink?
not too bad. Not too bad.
Bro. This is terrible. Like,
oh, how was the twos, by the way? Because I realized on Flow after we hosted, you don't actually choose your colors. They just do it for you automatically unless you choose them.
No, it was fine, I think.
All right, that's good.
Ideally, like, you could see a little bit better, yeah. Yeah, no. I think you'll see the VOD. Production, though, man. Oof.
Very pog. Very pog.
It's so funny. Like, I keep thinking, like, I'm doing so well with production, but, like, you probably took, like, 6 hours preparing a trivia and stuff. I'm pressing 2 buttons like a monkey. Like...
Yeah, I didn't have to do too much once it was already set up. It was mostly just writing the questions that took a while. And I had to edit that podium, which took a little bit.
Now, how long did you take to prepare all questions?
Probably in total, like sitting there writing questions, probably like 4 hours.
Yeah, that's some good dedication.
But I would think about them like, you know, throughout the day, and then I would like sit down and try to come up with them and like find out what the correct answers are. But yeah, so I did it like over a week, but like 4 hours probably.
Yeah, that's the good way to do it. I feel like there is some luck to it, like some of these questions, like anything about the old days, like players, like, you know, Elegduck's name I will never forget, for example. But like, there was one question about 120, which was like the era where I was retired, so I would never have known about that, for example.
Yeah, sometimes people just know things that are seemingly difficult, I guess, but they just sort of remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those things are just, a lot of those questions are things that I just randomly remembered. And I was like, oh, they might not know that. Just things that I picked up.
I like that it was so close. You know, if somebody got everything right instantly, it would have been a little bit more boring, but it was
I thought they were going to get everything wrong. I thought we were just going to go back and forth to them getting it wrong. So I'm glad they got most of them, surprisingly.
Yeah. The game stuff is not easy, some of it. I don't know why, but like the autumn leaves, how many green camps? Yeah. I was like thinking so hard about this. I'm like, yeah, so it's 2 very close to the base, then there's the ones in the corner, and I was like, wait, is the expo a green? So I was like, oh, it's 10. And I was like, oh no, it's not, like, you know, you're going back and forth, you're not sure.
Yeah, the greens are all super weird on that map. There's like that sludge green, and then there's that that sort of renegade one from like tearing a stand in the corner. There's a couple weird greens that you like, sometimes you never even creep.
Yeah. All very late in the game, yeah.
Yeah. Level 2. Not exactly mirrored creep routes. Ricky Bidoux is going to get level 3 first, but Neo is going to soon follow with the shop. So pretty well mirrored. Both players even in tech almost. Again, Neo always seems to be just 2-3 seconds behind Bidoux, and that almost cost him the game last time.
Yeah. I think you could tell from last game that Ricky is just slightly better than Neo, at least.
Yeah.
Because he was doing everything a little bit better. Grabbed the Dark Ranger a bit earlier, and then from there, that's how you can like completely snowball.
Yes.
Neo doesn't have his third hero. He's not as ready to fight. And then in the fights every time, Bidoux does at least a little bit better.
And really,
I
would say all it takes is to be like slightly better at like probably from my skill level to their skill level, you know, anywhere in between or at those ranges. It just takes being a little bit better, having a little bit more game knowledge, being a little bit more efficient at creeping, a bit better micro, and then you can just beat someone 100% of the time if you're just 5-10% better than them in like one area, because there's just so much room to improve. Whereas I feel like if you get to the higher levels, you know, it starts to toss and turn because both players are just know what they're doing and are outplaying each other consistently.
Are you doing the Nuggets thing as well?
Oh yeah, I got 60 on the way.
Have you practiced at all, or?
I have breakfast. I drank some water. I did like only 38 before, but I'm hoping I can do 60 this time. Maybe 50 if I can get to 50.
So you have 30 minutes to finish 60.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at eating a lot of food, so I probably would fail really hard if I tried.
I normally am, but it's not consistent. Like I can't just wake up and be like, all right, I'm gonna do an eating challenge today. Like some days I'd be able to do it, and then some days I'm just not feeling it, sort of thing. So I'll see how I feel when they're in front of me.
Yeah. You know, I really wonder if Neo starts doing well and he wins a fight or a map. Is he gonna be classy or is he gonna say something? Because Bidoux has kept on taunting the whole time in every game that he's done well in.
I feel like Neo would keep it quiet. Say he won this game, he would keep it quiet, and then he would hope that he wins, and then he would never let Ricky live it down after he actually wins. But he would stay quiet throughout and let Bidoux be the one that's not classy. Because if Bidoux loses now, it's gonna look really bad. Imagine.
He talked a lot of trash for sure.
Yeah, throughout the day.
Well, for a while already, like for a long time. Even in the tag team that they cast together, like there were some jokes about this. He's all special boy, this Ricky guy.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. Yeah, Chad's not been too happy with his shit talk, but you know, it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Forces are under attack.
I don't think Neo is gonna be like, alright, stop now.
Yeah, all right, you're fired. No more streaming. This is the end of the 4 back to Warcraft people. There's only 2 now.
But I could feel like Remo was probably not too happy about it. He was so
Remo,
obvious in the 2 and 2.
yeah. When Remo loses and someone talks shit to him, I don't think he likes that. And I definitely, that's one of the most tilting things for me too.
Yeah.
Like losing and getting bad mannered. You know. Whereas if you win and they flame you, it's always hilarious, which is the more common occurrence. But for someone to just destroy you and talk shit to you, it's like, oh, that feels bad. Okay, Fiend falling. That may be the first blood other than the Acolytes, and Bidoux actually gonna pick up the Django of Endurance. My lord, the items. Again, the aura on the side of the Canadian. What the heckers?
Yeah, he has to be very confident after that. One of the best items by far. Extra movement speed and attack speed. The absolute dream.
And Neo's got lots of creeps left. He could get web and go to the fountain afterwards. And, you know, he's already got level 3 DK. Bidoux not yet level 3 Lich, but he could get it off his own red camp. But that'll give Neo some space at least to catch up. But yeah, Bidoux ahead 3 Fiends. Yeah, he's ahead 3 Fiends right now.
Right now, what I'm wondering is Neo gonna start with the sides or with the top of his hair?
I think you gotta do the reverse mohawk to start. That's the
yeah. It looks so funny for some reason.
Yeah, you always gotta go for the memes first of all.
47 supply to 44 upgrades, 1-0 against 0-0. And Temple being dropped by Neo here first.
Yeah, that's something we didn't actually get to see last game, but maybe we'll get to the stage where we do see Banshees. And I think if we get to the later stages, or we get to these more complicated phases, Neo will have the advantage. I think it's more so Bidoux better mechanically, but Neo definitely watches more games. He's casted more games. He's been in the scene longer. He probably understands the meta if it gets into a complicated area strategically, but we'll see if he can get to that point. I think that's really what Neo has to do, but right now he's gonna get creep jacked, and he's got no Lich level 3 again.
Yeah, on the other side we're 4-3-2 against 3-2-1. That is a lot of levels ahead here for Bidoux, who's feeling confident. He's got the Sobi mask on the DK as well. And Lich, can I get coiled on time?
You gotta get back into your base, Neo. The upgrades are 1-0 for Neo, 0-0 for Bidoux. Yet again, an advantage in that department. The Banshees are not being macroed because Neo's actually supply blocked, so slipping up a little bit. But maybe this is the overcommitment we were talking about last game that didn't happen.
Yeah, I think Bidoux at this point is feeling in the zone. He's so confident. Yeah. Both games have been going his way. The 2-on-2 went his way. The Trivia went his way. This guy's unstoppable. He just cannot lose.
Apparently.
And he's ready to claim Neo's hair as a trophy.
Greater heal on the DK of Bidoux, so he's again confident with that. The statue in the back for Neo has been out of position, but not yet focused down. As Bidoux lost many units, it doesn't look as though the Banshee's still not being macroed. The think a curse here on this Lich could be great, but of course there's a Destroyer in the air. Oh my god, that's super BM. The Lich is going to fall. Oh, GG is called. I almost feel bad. And Bidoux 2-0s Neo without any class.
That was a low blow there. So that was a low blow. I feel bad about that one, to be honest.